Hi everyone. Excuse me. First off, I just want to apologize that I didn't get a weekly out for darn, what was the week? The 15th, the week of the 15th. Apologize for that. I don't know what I was thinking. I did the bi-weeklies and I thought I still had enough time. So I really do apologize for that, not getting the weekly out. I was going to do a weekly for this week for the 22nd. But I decided that I'm just going to do a monthly for June. And what else is going on? Life has forced me to focus on something else at this time. So what's going on with me is that I'm in the process of possibly moving and getting my own place. And that is great for us for future. And then I also might be getting a part-time job, but that won't be until the new school year. So I'll be working in that process of that as well. So I've been working more on getting preparations and a lot of documents prepared for this move. So that's what has kind of led me not to do a weekly or do videos. And so since I have time now, I figure I'll just get the monthly out, because when I do move, I don't know when I'll get internet. So I might be making a weekly though for, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will do a weekly though. I'll add that to before I move as well, because I could be moving in June or sometime in June, maybe the beginning part of June. I'm not sure yet, but so that's what's going on with me. And let's start off with your reading. So I thank you. Hi Aquarius, and welcome. This is your general horoscope for the month of June 2017. Thank you for joining me. We start off at the beginning of the month with the Hermit card. This is about going to isolation. It's about going within. So it's a spiritual journey that you're taking at this time. And isolation doesn't necessarily mean that it can go in a few ways here. For some of you, it could be total isolation and choosing to isolate yourself out or cut yourself off from the world. But for others of you, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It means that for others of you, you're still going within, seeking the knowledge and the wisdom that you seek, but still living your life and still doing the things that need to be done, you know. So so it goes can go either way there. It's a major arcana, so you do want to pay close attention to that. But it is basically isolation, shutting yourself off, and going within, seeking the answers and the wisdom that you seek. I've been doing this all day, so pardon me if I start to stutter. Next card we have is the Four of Wands. Now basically, fours are a card of stability, or is a number of stability in numerology. And this is basically a card of celebration. It's basically also a marriage card, so good luck to you out there if you're engaged and are about to get married, for those who are in a long-term relationship. But basically a card of celebration, so look out for that. So those goes for, oh, never mind, I'm not even going to go into that. I don't want to. Okay, Two of Wands is the next card. And so basically this is a card of balance, and it's a card of choice. So looking at this card, you're at a fork in the road, and I wouldn't say you're at a stalemate, because that's the Two of Swords. But basically it's saying that no matter which path you choose, you'll still get to the goal that you're, or you know, to the choice that you're trying to make. And it is also saying take the road less traveled as well, because it's about the journey and the experience of getting there, rather than, you know, the quickest way as well. So but still, it's a card of choice, so it's a choice having to be made. Eight of Swords is the next card, so a restriction mode. You're in a restrictive kind of state at this time, and this is about mid-month. So just be careful of this. For some of you, you put yourself into this situation and being restrictive. This is all your thoughts, all your worries, all your fears. And so you're kind of frozen in fear at this time. So it's making you restrictive. You can't move forward. For others of you, someone put you into this situation because you can't bind yourself. someone did this to you. But regardless of who did it or why, it is still about being restrictive. So just knock those dang swords down and try to move forward with this. But no matter what, it's about being restrictive at about mid-month. Next card we have is the High Priestess. Now this is about trusting your intuition. It is a card of balance, about the yin and the yang, yin and yang. It's also about the veil being lifted for you. So seeking, you know, it goes with this card, this other major arcana with the Hermit card. Seeking that wisdom, or that wisdom and that knowledge being revealed to you and coming to you as well. But it is saying basically to trust your intuition at this time. Getting toward the ending of the month, we have the Eight of Wands. Good news coming to you, and coming to you really fast. For other readers, they say that this could be things still kind of up in the air for you at this time. But for me, I don't really see it that way, because this is a movement card. These are all moving. It's not standing still. It's not staying still. It's just a picture. But in reality, this is all moving. So it is about moving forward. And last card we have is the Hanging Man. I just say Hangman. You're in a wait and see kind of mode at this time, or you're looking at things from a different view or a different perspective. Major Arcana again, so pay close attention to that. You have 3 major arcanas. So universe, source, whatever you want to call him or her, is really trying to speak to you. Not really hard, but is trying to speak to you. So let's recap here. Going in at the beginning of the month, going in isolation, seeking, going on a spiritual journey, sort of say. Going within, trying to seek the wisdom and the answers that you seek. And then stability coming in for you, a cause for celebration. For some of you, it could be marriage, for those in a long-term relationship, but some kind of cause for a celebration at that time, beginning of the month. Then we move on to being at a fork in the road, a decision or a choice needing to be made. And just remember, whatever path you choose will get you to where you need to go. And I say take the road less traveled, due to that it's all about the journey and the experience that you take while getting there, rather than taking a shortcut. And then being in some kind of restrictive mode in the middle of the month. So please watch out for that, because either you did it or somebody else has done it to you. Break down those barriers, move forward with that, and then trust your intuition, the veil being lifted for you, balance as well for you in about mid to going toward the end of the month. Just trust your intuition. You can never go wrong with that. Shine your light. And good news coming to you, and coming to you really, really fast, and moving forward. And then at the ending of the month, you're in a kind of wait and see mode, or trying to look at things from a different point of view or a different perspective. So I thank you for watching. I hope that resonates with most of you. And again, I know I said it in my intro. I'm just going to reiterate here. I'm sorry, and I haven't gotten a couple of those weeklies out for you. Like I said, I am very busy at this time. Things are moving forward for me and moving along for me. So again, I apologize. So before I move, I will try to get at least a weekly out for you before I move, and until I can get internet to kind of hold you guys over. But anyway, it takes two to tango, and I bid you aloha.